Concurrent lines. When two or more lines that pass through a single point, they are called concurrent with each other and is known as concurrent lines. A point which is common to all those lines is called the point of concurrency. हिंदी में समझते हैं इसे. देखिए, टू और मोर देन टू लाइन्स, दो या दो से ज्यादा लाइन्स अगर किसी एक पॉइंट पे मिलेगी तो उन लाइन्स को हम कहेंगे कॉन्करेंट लाइन्स. और जिस पॉइंट पे ये लाइन्स मिलेंगी वो होगा आपका पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्फ्रेंसी. सो दो लाइन्स तो हमेशा अगर कहीं मिल रही है, इंटरसेक्टिंग है, तो दो लाइन्स तो हमेशा कॉन्करेंट होंगी. ओके, बट इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी कि आपकी थ्री लाइन्स कॉन्करेंट हो. इफ थ्री लाइन्स आर इंटरसेक्टिंग विद ईच अदर, it doesn't mean that all these three lines meet a same point. Okay, for example, let us consider this situation. There are three lines. This is line L, this is M, and this is N. All these three lines are intersecting at different points. Here, here, here. These are intersecting with each other, but they are not concurrent because यहाँ पे इन lines का intersection point जो है common नहीं है. They are intersecting at different points. Okay, and in this situation also there are three lines. This is line L, and this is M, and this is N. Okay, L and M are intersecting at this point. देखिए L और M यहाँ पे intersect कर रहे हैं, and L और N इस point पे intersect कर रहे हैं. So these three lines are not concurrent lines. But in this situation there are three different lines, L, M, and N. All these three lines are intersecting at same point here, and this is the point of concurrency. इस point को हम कहेंगे point of concurrency. The point where all three lines meet is called the point of concurrency. Transversal line, a line which intersect two or more lines at different points is known as transversal line. एक line जो दो या दो से ज़्यादा lines को दो अलग-अलग point पे cut करेगी, उस लाइन को हम ट्रांसवर्सल लाइन कहेंगे. सो लुक एट दिस फिगर. हियर लाइन L कट्स लाइन M एंड एंड एट पॉइंट P एंड Q. लाइन L जो है वो लाइन M और N को पॉइंट P और पॉइंट Q पे कट कर रही है. सो लाइन L को हम कहेंगे ट्रांसवर्सल लाइन. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट द डिफरेंट पेयर्स ऑफ एंगल्स फॉर्म्ड व्हेन अ ट्रांसवर्सल लाइन कट्स टू लाइन. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, exterior angles. These are the angles which lies on the outer side or the external side of line M and N. ये वो angles हैं जो line M और N के outer या external sides में आते हैं. अगर हम इस फिगर में नोटिस करें, so line M और N के exterior या outer side में जो angles आ रहे हैं वो है angle 1 and angle 2. On the bottom side, angle 7 and angle 8. So these are the exterior angles because these lies on the outer side of line M and N. Now we are going to study about interior angles. So these are the angles which lies on the inner side or the interior side of line M and N. ये वो angles हैं जो line M और N के inner या interior sides में आ रहे हैं. Here angle 4, angle 3, angle 5 and angle 6, these are angles which lie on the internal or inside the lines M and N. So ये जो angles हैं आपके angle 3, angle 4, angle 5 और angle 6, ये line M और N के inner side या interior आ रहे हैं. So इन angles को हम कहेंगे interior angles. Now corresponding angles. So these are the angles which lies on the same side of the transversal line. ये वो angles होते हैं जो transversal line के same side में होते हैं. So L आपकी transversal line है, इसके जो same side होंगे उनको हम कहेंगे corresponding angles. So अगर आप यहाँ पे देखें तो angle 1 और angle 5, this is the one pair of corresponding angles. You must keep in mind कि जो एंगल्स होते हैं ये अंदर और बाहर लाई करते हैं. दैट मीन्स अगर एक पेयर जो होगा वो एक्सटीरियर एंगल होगा, तो अदर एंगल जो होगा वो आपका इंटीरियर एंगल होगा. सो इफ एंगल 1 इज exterior angle, So angle 5 will be an interior angle. Similarly, angle 2 and angle 6. This is the another pair of corresponding angle. Angle 2 is exterior angle and angle 6 is an interior angle. Similarly, angle 4 and angle 8. This is the another pair of corresponding angle. Angle 4 is an interior angle and angle 8 is exterior angle. And at last, angle 3 and angle 7. This is the last pair of corresponding angle. Angle 3 is an interior angle and angle 7 is an exterior angle. Alternate interior angles. So these are the interior angles which lies on the different side of the transversal line. ये वो interior angles होते हैं जो transversal line L के different sides में होंगे, दो अलग अलग sides में होंगे. Alter का मतलब ये होता है different. Okay, so ये वो interior angles है जो transversal line के different sides या अलग अलग sides में होंगे. तो यहाँ देखते हैं हम angle 4 और angle 6. Angle 4 and angle 6, these are the interior angles and these two angles lies on the different side of the transversal line. Angle 4 is on the left hand side and angle 6 is on the right hand side. So another pair of alternate interior angles is angle 3 and angle 5. Angle 3 lies on the right hand side of this transversal line L, and here angle 5 lies on the left hand side of this transversal line L. Now alternate exterior angles. So these are the exterior angles which lies on the different side of the transversal line. ये वो exterior angles होते हैं जो transversal line के अलग अलग साइड या डिफरेंट साइड्स में आएंगे. सो एक्सटीरियर एंगल्स अगर हम कहें एंगल 1, आपने एक एक्सटीरियर एंगल चूज कर लिया तो दूसरा एक्सटीरियर एंगल इस साइड आएगा, बॉटम साइड में आएगा. सो अगर एंगल 1 जो है वो आपका लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में है, सो इसका जो एक्सटीरियर एंगल होगा, अल्टरनेट एक्सटीरियर एंगल होगा, वो आपका राइट हैंड साइड में होगा. सो एंगल 1 and angle 7, this is the one pair of alternate exterior angle, and another pair of alternate exterior angle is angle 2 and angle 8. Angle 2 lies on the right hand side of the transversal line L, and here angle 8 lies on the left hand side of this transversal line L. So these are the pair of alternate exterior angles. Now interior angles on the same side of transversal line, or we can say co-interior angles. So these are the interior angles which lies on the same side of this transversal line L. So here angle 4 and angle 5, these are the interior angles, and these two angles lies on the left hand side of this transversal line L. So one pair of co-interior angle is angle 1, angle 4 and angle 5. And another pair of co-interior angle is angle 3 and angle 6. Now exterior angles on the same side of transversal line, or we can say co-exterior angles. These are the exterior angles which lies on the same side of this transversal line L. So यहाँ पे angle 1 and angle 8, ये दो exterior angles हैं जो इस transversal line L के same side में आ गए. Both of these angles lies on the left hand side of this transversal line L. So angle 1 is the one pair of co-exterior angle, one pair of co-exterior angle, and the angle is angle 8. And on the right hand side, angle 2 and angle 7. So angle 1 and angle 8 is one pair of co-exterior angle, and another pair of co-exterior angle is angle 2 and angle 7. Conditions for parallel line. Line L and M are parallel if any of the following is true. Pair of alternate angles are equal. So angle 3 is equal to angle 5, angle 3, angle 5. These are alternate interior angles. If these angles are equal, then line L is parallel to M. Similarly, if angle 4 is equal to angle 6, this is also another pair of alternate interior angles. If angle 4 is equal to angle 6 is equal, then the line L is parallel to line M. Similarly, for alternate exterior angle, okay, that means if angle 1 is equal to angle 7, these are the pair of alternate exterior angles. If these angles are equal, then line L is parallel to line M. And similarly, if angle 2 is equal to angle 8, okay, this is another pair of alternate exterior angle. If these angles are equal, then line L is parallel to line M. Now, second condition of the line to be parallel is their pair of corresponding angles are equal. That means if angle 2 is equal to angle 6, this is the one pair of corresponding angle. If angle 2 is equal to angle 6, then line L is parallel to M. And if angle 4 is equal to angle 8, this is another pair of corresponding angles. If these angles are equal, then line L is parallel to M. Similarly, we can prove for other angles also. Third condition for the parallel line is the sum of interior or exterior angles on the same side of the transversal line is 180 degree. That is, co-exterior and co-interior angles sum must be 180 degree. So angle 3 and angle 6, these are co-interior angles. These are co-interior angles. So if the sum of angle 3 and angle 6 is 180 degree, then the line L is parallel to line M. Co-interior angles. Now angle 1 and angle 8, these two angles form the pair of co-exterior angles. So angle 1 and angle 8. If the sum of angle 1 and angle 8 is 180 degree, then the line L is parallel to line M.